Rethinking the value of resources in a circular economy. The world is getting fuller, and most of us in it have left behind the simpler life, where we produced our own food and met our needs for shelter, water and heat from the land around us. Instead, today, many of us have homes with televisions, refrigerators and washing machines, and go by car to work and school. We fly away on annual holidays and stay in touch via computers and mobile phones. To do this, we drain nature for materials to build our homes, our schools, hospitals, roads and transport systems, and to manufacture consumer goods. Yet we only have one planet, and we need to share it between 7 billion people. So the question is, how do we do this equitably while making sure there are enough of the things humanity needs or craves to go around without irreparably harming the world we all live in? All this consumption and production has an effect on natural resources. In the 20th century, we dug up, chopped down, drilled for or harvested 34 times more construction materials, 27 times more ore and minerals, 12 times more fossil fuels and 3.6 times more biomass than in the 100 years before. And greenhouse gas emissions, responsible for changing our climate, were 13 times greater. The International Resource Panel was set up in 2007 to study the effects on the planet of all this and to propose ideas and policies that might help us manage our demand for resources. So far, the panel has produced some 25 independent studies, including some on the key concepts of decoupling, or breaking the link between economic growth and environmental degradation, and others on resource efficiency. Recent work by the panel has found that if countries put in place strong policies on climate change and resource efficiency at the same time, then they could add $2 trillion a year to the global economy by 2050, while cutting resource use by 28%. Resource efficiency means making the most of the natural resources that we have and are already using so that plenty remain for generations to come. But big change will require big action at a global level. This is one reason why the International Resource Panel's latest report looks at the world of manufacturing. By changing the way we value resources that we have already used in products we have already created, we can still have economic growth and yet reduce our impact on the planet. The panel is suggesting a complete rethink, where we remanufacture, refurbish, repair and directly reuse industrial products so that we retain the value of the resources used in them along every step of the production process. So why does this matter? Because if we retain value in resources in this way, then we are less likely to waste them. And if we have valuable resources at hand, then we are less likely to need to dig more out of the ground. We will also reduce costs, cut greenhouse gas emissions and boost jobs. Demand for new products will always be there, but if we can produce and consume them more sustainably and switch to a circular economy, then we will need fewer new resources, leaving more to be shared by others in the years ahead. To find out more, please visit www.resourcepanel.org.